What it is, YouTube? It's your boy there, man. We're in that trap, man. We cooking up another banger of knowledge, man. Look, as we left off, you ain't seen it. Chapter 1, this is out this word about devthadudereacts, man. If you just jumping on chapter 2, this is something that's gonna open up your mind and give you a kind of a different perspective of life. You know, if you trying to look for some guidance, this might lead you in a different path of thinking. So check it out. Get you a pen, get you a notebook, take notes, because this is something you're gonna have to take. I got my book right here. I need to go get my pen. Nope, on the floor. So chapter 2, assumptions become facts. So
assumptions become facts.
I think I did this already.
Men believe in the reality of the external world because they do not know how to focus and condense their powers to penetrate its thin crust. This book has only one purpose: the removing of the veil of the senses, the traveling into another world. To remove the veil of the senses, we do not employ great effort. The objective world vanishes by turning our attention away from it.
Yeah, I'm on chapter 3.
We have only to concentrate on the state desired in order to mentally see it. But to give it reality so that it will become an objective fact, we must focus attention upon the invisible state until it has the feeling of reality. When, through concentrated attention, our desire appears to possess the distinctness and feeling of reality, we have given it the right to become a visible, concrete fact.
Oh, you heard it? Hold on. We have only to concentrate on the state desired in order to mentally see it, but to give it reality so that will become a objective fact. We must focus attention upon the invisible state until it has the feeling of reality. So basically, it say you dream about this Hellcat. That's why they tell you put on your screensaver. That's why they say take pictures of it so you get it mentally right. And you become so obsessed that you keep seeing them on the highway. Damn, I never seen one of these cars. Cause now you done brought in your mind that, I swear to God, bro. It happens in real life because my dream car is a BMW X6. Now all I see, X3s, X4s, X5s, X6, and X6, same the color, all black. Now that's all I see. So get that feeling until you get into reality. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's heat, bro. I gotta write that down. Hold on. We have only to concentrate on the state desired. Basically, concentrate. Yeah, I be sounding like William Shakespeare and shit. Like, talk English on this one. Urban. Concentrate on the state desired. So on your dream or your goal. Desire in order to mentally see it. But to give it reality so that it will become another chapter. Fact. I be writing shit. I got to, so I don't forget. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all should be writing this too. If y'all go to the bathroom real fast. Fact. We must focus attention upon the invisible. That's the goal. Invisible state. Invisible state until it feels real. That's fire. When through concentration and attention, I desire Here's the process.
If it is difficult to control the direction of your attention while in a state akin to sleep, you may find gazing fixedly into an object very helpful.
Okay.
Do not look at its surface, but into and beyond any plane object, such as a wall, a carpet, or any other object.
Look beyond the wall. Nigga want you to look through the particles.
Which possesses depth. Arrange it to return as little reflection as possible. Imagine then that in this depth you are seeing and hearing what you want to see and hear until your attention is exclusively occupied by the imagined state. At the end of your meditation, when you awake from your controlled waking dream, you feel as though you had returned from a great distance. The visible world which you had shut out returns to consciousness, and by its very presence informs you that you have been self-deceived into believing that the object of your contemplation was real. But if you know that consciousness is the one and only reality,
Told you that's nasty. That's nasty. That's nasty. Oh, you can't tell me that didn't get you. That got me hooked, bro. Ever since I heard that, I said, bro, no, I've been living life wrong. Yo, conscious is the reality? Yo, what you think, that's crazy, bro. That is crazy. Visible world is a set off. It turns to conscious by itself very informs you that you have been self-deceived into believing that the objective of your computation was real. But if you only know that the conscious is the one and only reality, that's crazy, bro. That's real life crazy. The conscious is the only reality. That is wicked, bro. You will remain faithful to your vision, and by the substance, mental attitude,
you will remain
your
faithful to your vision, and by this sustained mental attitude, confirm your gift of reality, and prove that you have the power to give reality to your desires, that they may become visible, concrete facts. Define your ideal and concentrate your attention upon the idea of identifying yourself with your ideal. Assume the feeling of being it, the feeling that would be yours were you already the embodiment of your ideal. Then live and act upon this conviction. This assumption, though denied by the senses, if persisted in, will become fact.
You heard when he said denied by the senses. So it's like you dreaming about that new penthouse, but you know damn well you living in the studio apartment. Your senses will try to kick you back in reality. Man, I'm gonna get that penthouse with the roof, with the balcony and all that. Man, nah, you can't afford it. You ain't never. What money? What money, nigga? You kicking yourself down, so you up your reality in your brain. Now you gotta keep that. You gotta become loony, bro. That's wicked.
You will know when you have succeeded in fixing the desired state in consciousness by simply looking mentally at the people you know. In dialogues with yourself, you are less inhibited and more sincere than in actual conversations with others. Therefore, the opportunity for self-analysis arises when you are surprised by your mental conversations with others. If you see them as you formerly saw them, you have not changed your concept of self. For all changes of concepts of self result in a changed relationship to your world. In your meditation, allow others to see you as they would see you were this new concept of self a concrete fact. You always seem to others an embodiment of the ideal you inspire. Therefore, in meditation, when you contemplate others, you must be seen by them mentally as you would be seen by them physically were your concept of self an objective fact. That is, in meditation you imagine that they see you expressing that which you desire to be. If you assume that you are what you want to be, your desire is fulfilled.
Yeah, hey, huh. What he tell y'all? Y'all listening? If you assume that you are what you want to be, your desire is fulfilled. Like what you want to be in life? Just assume it, bro. We all be talking down on ourselves. We don't want to know, man. I'm that nigga. I'm sorry for the N word. Man, I'm gonna have some paper. I know that for sure. We don't give ourselves no pat on the back. We don't boost us. We don't give us no confidence. Only time we get the confidence is we get that fresh haircut. I ain't gonna lie. That do something to me. We get a new number for a chicken that DMC on you. We first get in there. We get that nugget. That's when we feel good. But other than that, we don't boost ourselves up. We be beating ourselves down. If you assume that you are and what you want to be, your desire is fulfilled. If you assume that you are, you want to be, your desire. That's crazy. Fulfilled. And fulfillment all along is neutralized.
And in fulfillment, all longing is neutralized.
Longing.
You cannot continue desiring what you have already realized. Your desire is not something you labor to fulfill. It is recognizing something you already possess. It is assuming the feeling of being that which you desire to be. Believing and being are one. The conceiver and his conception.
Oh my God, this is so wicked, bro. Believing and being is one. I think I already wrote this shit. That's how I know I sound good. But I need to read it. I've been forgetting. Believing, being, or one.
Are one. Therefore, that which you conceive yourself to be can never be so far off as even
You are being on one. Which you conceive yourself to be can never be so far off as even to be near. From nearness means I don't want to write all that shit. Believing in being one. The kind and its conceptions are one. Therefore, which you conceive yourself can never be far off as even to be near.
To be near, for nearness implies separation. If thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believeth.
Ooh, that's another sucker punch. Oh, all things are possible to him that believes. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Then they hit you with the being is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not yet seen. If you assume that you are what you want to be, then you will see others as they related to your assumptions. All things are possible if you believe. So we gotta believe, bro. Not 50%. You can do that shit. But if you don't believe, it's not gonna happen, bro. You not gonna get that bitch 100%, and you never gonna go with it.
Being is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not yet seen. If you assume that you are what you want to be, then you will see others as they are related to your assumption. If, however, it is the good of others that you desire, then, in meditation, you must represent them to yourself as already being that which you desire them to be. It is through desire that you rise above your present sphere, and the road from longing to fulfillment is shortened as you experience in imagination what you would experience in the flesh, were you already the embodiment of the ideal you desired to be. I have stated that man has at every moment of time the choice before him which of several futures he will encounter. But the question arises, how is this possible when the experiences of man, awake in the three-dimensional world, are predetermined, as his observation of an event before it occurs implies? This ability to change the future will be seen if we liken the experiences of life on Earth to this printed page. Man experiences events on Earth singly and successively in the same way that you are now experiencing the words of this page. Imagine that every word on this page represents a single sensory impression. To get the context, to understand my meaning, you focus your vision on the first word in the upper left-hand corner, and then move your focus across the page from left to right, letting it fall on the words singly and successively.
Ooh.
By the time your eyes reach the last word on this page, you have extracted my meaning. Suppose, however, on looking at the page with all the printed words there,
He tell you how to use your brain, nigga. He basically like use your eyes to go left and right, right? What you think moving at? They don't just do it on their own. You tell it to do. You tell it what to do, because you know you can do it. I don't know if I can do that. You know you can move them. Just stop playing. Oh, I'm sorry. I said I never smoked.
first word in the upper left-hand corner, and then move your focus across the page from left to right, letting it fall on the words singly and successively. By the time your eyes reach the last word on this page, you have extracted my meaning. Suppose, however, on looking at the page with all the printed words thereon equally present, you decided to rearrange them. You could, by rearranging them, tell an entirely different story. In fact, you could tell many different stories. A dream is nothing more than uncontrolled four-dimensional thinking, or the rearrangement of both past and future sensory.
A dream is nothing more than uncontrolled four-dimensional thinking. Jeez. A dream is four-dimensional thinking. Jeez.
Impressions. Man seldom dreams of events in the order in which he experiences them when awake. He usually dreams of two or more events which are separated in time, fused into a single sensory impression. Or, in his dream, he so completely rearranges his single waking sensory impressions that he does not recognize them when he encounters them in his waking state. For example, I dreamed that I delivered a package to the restaurant in my apartment building. The hostess said to me, "You can't leave that there." Whereupon the elevator operator gave me a few letters, and as I thanked him for them, he in turn thanked me. At this point, the night elevator operator appeared and waved a greeting to me. The following day, as I left my apartment, I picked up a few letters which had been placed at my door. On my way down, I gave the day elevator operator a tip and thanked him for taking care of my mail, whereupon he thanked me for the tip. On my return home that day, I overheard a doorman say to a delivery man, "You can't leave that there." As I was about to take the elevator up to my apartment, I was attracted by a familiar face in the restaurant, and as I looked in, the hostess greeted me with a smile. Late that night, I escorted my dinner guests to the elevator, and as I said goodbye to them, the night operator waved goodnight to me. By simply rearranging a few of the single sensory impressions I was destined to encounter, and by fusing two or more of them into single sensory impressions, I constructed a dream which differed quite a bit from my waking experience. When we have learned to control the movements of our attention in the four-dimensional world, we shall be able to consciously create circumstances in the three-dimensional world.
Oh, hell no, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Hold on. When you have learned to control the movement of our attention in the four-dimensional world, we should be able to constantly create circumstances in the third-dimensional world. So you learn how to really dream and navigate your dreams, and I need help. Every time I dream, I got a scary dream. Shit, never had no good dreams. Last good dream I had, I was fighting the government with Andrew Tate with yoppers. I swear to God. Oh no, I capping, bro. I wrote it down in a journal. So I might be blaming with Andrew Tate. I can't say no, I don't hear it. Tate on GTA. Okay. Damn. I lost where I was at. Hold on. We have learned to control the movement of our attention. Okay. When you learn how to control your fourth dimensional world. When you learn control your four-dimensional world, you should be able to create. You'll be able to constantly create situations, circumstances. 3D world. Ooh.
We learn this control through the waking dream, where our attention can be maintained without effort. For attention minus effort is indispensable to changing the future. We can, in a controlled waking dream, consciously construct an event which we desire to experience in the three-dimensional world. The sensory impressions we use to construct our waking dream are present realities displaced in time, or the four-dimensional world. All that we do in constructing the waking dream is to select from the vast array of sensory impressions those which, when they are properly arranged, imply that we have realized our desire. With the dream clearly defined, we relax in a chair and induce a state of consciousness akin to sleep, a state which, although bordering on sleep, leaves us in conscious control of the movements of our.
So when y'all finna meditate and dream about y'all goals, you need to be like when you finna fall asleep. That's why you can't meditate, because y'all got too many thoughts. You have to go in that meditation state when you tired, when you feel sluggish, when you hitting it, when you dozing off. That's when you gotta, cause it's gonna be easier to. Because when it's awake, you're not going to sleep, so you're not going to meditate either.
Our attention. When we have achieved that state, we experience in imagination what we would experience in reality were this waking dream an objective fact. In applying this technique to change the future, it is important always to remember that the only thing which occupies the mind during the waking dream is the waking dream, the predetermined action which implies the fulfillment of our desire. How the waking dream becomes physical fact is not our concern. Our acceptance of the waking dream as physical reality wills the means for its fulfillment. Let me again lay the foundation of changing the future, which is nothing
Come on, man. These people say changing the future.
more than a controlled waking dream.
Okay.
1. Define your objective.
All right.
Know definitely what you want. 2. Construct an event which you believe you will encounter following the fulfillment of your desire, something which will have the action of self-predominant, an event which implies the fulfillment of your desire. 3. Immobilize the physical body and induce a state of consciousness akin to sleep. Then mentally feel yourself right into the proposed action, imagining all the while that you are actually performing the action here and now, so that you experience in imagination what you would experience in the flesh, were you now to realize your goal.
Okay. So y'all have no excuses why now y'all life cannot be better. I don't know if that made sense. You have no excuses why you cannot win. So basically, to change your life, your future, step 1 is to find your objective, your goal. Definitely. This is top tier. This is plan A, no plan B. This is what I want to do. Okay. Step 2. You found what you want to do and what you like. Step 2. Construct a event which you believe you will encounter. So, dream a situation of the desired life that you want. It say you're gonna be fucking around. You want 12 cars. You gonna think about a situation with them 12 cars. You taking them to Rick Ross show. You getting them clean. You outside sipping coffee, looking at them. Make a dream about that, right? And feel me, like it's real. Make it real. Okay, number 3. Since you got number 2 is daydream, daydream about it, I was on the moon walking with Miss Peaches from Super Mario, the dream. Okay, number 3. Basically that's the meditate state. And the stage akin to sleep. So dark, no lights, no TV, no phone, turn it on silent, make sure your kids sleep, make sure your roommate ain't there. 25 minutes max, chilling. No phone, no nothing, no music, no water, just you with yourself. Find you a hand posture, lay down in a chair, and perform it. Daydream. Facts.
Experience has convinced me that this is the perfect way to achieve my goal. However, my own many failures would convict me were I to imply that I have completely mastered the movements of my attention. I can, however, with the ancient teacher say, "This one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind, and reaching forth unto those things which are before, I press toward the mark for the prize." Chapter 3.
Okay, that was chapter 2. Out This World by Neville Goddard. What did y'all learn from chapter 2? What's y'all favorite chapter? And what's helped y'all so far? So the notes that I got from chapter 2. Okay, concentrate on the state desire to mentally see it, but give it reality. So basically, you gotta go have a dream and make it like reality. Like focus, you like you can smell it, taste it. They say all that, but yeah, we working on it. Then another thing I got was your conscious mind, your brain, whatever you think about and how you gonna live your life. That's the only reality. Your conscious, the way you think about your life and you, that's the only reality. Okay. Another bullet point. If you could assume that you are what you want to be, your desire is fulfilled. So whatever you want to be, like my goal is to be a YouTuber, a successful plaques. So I have to feel Like, I'm gonna be that YouTuber with multiple plaques. Like, I'm that nigga. I have to have confidence when I do these videos. And I have to believe that I'm gonna have that and not worry about 1 view, 20, 30. I have to believe that these channels are gonna be big. So I'm putting work into them. So basically, assume that desire fulfilled, and believing and being is one. And believing is, you know it's gonna happen. Like, you believe, you don't care what nobody say, no critics, none of that. So all things are possible to him that believe. That's a Bible verse, bro. That we're gonna get in depth at the end. Literally, the Bible is your mind, bro. We're getting that. So another thing is, a dream is literally 4-dimensional thinking. I never heard that. Never heard nobody say that. Never looked at it that way. Cause you gotta think about it. What the hell is a dream? Where does it come from? What the hell? Everybody, I didn't know everybody didn't have that dream falling down the stairs. Where did that come from? 4-dimensional thinking. Then it said, when you learn how to control your dreams, you're gonna be able to consciously create the 3D world. That's wicked. If you can master your dreams, you can change 3D. Oh, that's nasty. That's what I got for chapter 2. That's fire. But look, I ain't gonna ask y'all know what to do for the channel, man. The three things: like, comment, subscribe, man. I appreciate. I can't talk. Appreciate y'all stuttering over this word. That's how you know it's not scripted. I don't know what to say. I be freestyle. This channel, man, just knowledge, man. We just gonna be reading a lot of audio books, watching little videos. This knowledge, man, we want to get better, bro. We want to get better, man. So if y'all want to get better with me, because I know damn well if somebody else was reading this book, you'd be bored as hell. And that's how I was too. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna record myself. Bam. Learning and working at the same time. I'll see y'all on the next.